All right, Samoa first map. Proper Stalker in, Hambin, Burner also in. Expecting to see lots of Diva, lots of Ram from both of them. You gonna do a time check? Come on, prepare to attack.
28, 27, 26.
Oh wait, you're ahead of me.
24.
I'll count. 26, right. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21.
Yeah, we're back.
20. Those were all in seconds as well, by the way. Oh, Fielder's actually gone back to swap to Brig here as well, so a little bit of a delay here. Falcons slowing it down. There's the ring dive in, but hack onto Proper, and they just obliterate him, but Violet, he's been run over in the meantime as well. Now, moving on towards point, Hambin's trying to take care of this Mei, forces out the ice block. Will look to punish after this, trying to body block it out. Wall to save himself there from Alpha Yi, and they've actually, despite having Proper immediately obliterated here, they've cleaned up on point, and Falcons will take first control. 5%.
There's no time. They're filling
6%.
a circle. 5%. 7%. How the fuck am I so behind?
8%.
I thought we just synced up.
I thought we just synced up.
Are you on the Korean YouTube stream?
I'm on the Korean one.
Mate, they haven't even capped.
What?
I'm 2xing.
All right.
We were counting like a 30-second desync. Can I get your time again?
21%, 22%.
Oh my god, I'm still 10 seconds behind. What the fuck?
Wait,
keep going, keep going.
All right, 25%, 26%, 27, still percent, 28, this is also percent, 29, still percent, 30%, 31%, 32%. Oh, we've fucking done it. We've clutched up. We've clutched up.
We've done it.
Speaking of clutching up, Proper's clutching up as well. Sombra's taken care of, and this Sombra Gambit doesn't seem to have worked out so far for Zeta Division.
Yeah, I'm really wondering what Flora's hoping to achieve here on the Sombra. So difficult to play that on a long sightline map like this. He must know something that I do not, because I feel as if Proper's just going to have more value on the hit scan. Massive blizzard inside from Stalker, and down go all of Zeta Division. Finn invested the orbital ray into that, but seems to have got nothing for it whatsoever, because Stalker, I mean, he's just going to freeze up everyone from the side of Zeta. Bernard over to the Ramatra now, and it is looking like Zeta Division, they're going to have a little bit of an ult swing here. They've got 3 ults online. The EMP probably the one to write home about, but let's see if Flora is going to be able to get anything done with it. Not really known for having a legendary Sombra, but, you know, when your back's to the wall against Falcons.
He's just walking in at the choke now. Hack onto the front line. We'll get the last little bits of his EMP. Wall comes out onto Burner now. There we go. Blizzard's going to be dropped. Orbital Ray trying to save him. They actually kill Violet during all of this as well. So Flora, he still has the EMP, but no chance to use it.
He's saving it for next round. Good shit.
All right, so they're going to start next fight with an EMP, which will be useful because they need to win a fight probably in this finals at some point.
You know, I think it would actually be brilliant if they started next with an EMP. I feel like they would... Oh, wait, it's just wasted it in spawn. Now we can't even use it for first fight on Volcano. What are you doing, Flora? Unbelievable, man. Vision greater than Flora? Get a grip, Bushy Brigadier. Get a fucking grip. I mean, look, we're not in fucking La La Land right now. Be so serious. Like, unbelievable.
Did I tell you I had a dream about you last night? And in the dream...
That is just not something that I need to be hearing off rip. Like.
Well, it's not what you expect. So the dream was, I was co-streaming the game, and then the broadcast started a rumor that you had broken one of Finn's fingers. And then I didn't believe it. I was denying it on stream. And then it cut to a clip of you and Aspen high-fiving, celebrating you breaking Finn's fingers. So, we'll see if that transpires, but it seems for now Finn's fingers are okay.
You are mixing work and pleasure far too much in your dreams. You need to have a safe space where you can think about things that you want to think about in your spare time, because that is just not on at all. Proper with a pre-fight pick onto Finn? I'm kind of matching the Korean caster's assessment of that situation. What? How have they fucking managed that one? Pre-fight on the Juno with a Brig Malga comp? So brawly. And then the supports of Zeta just fall over. Both of them dead at the very start of this fight. Violet and Finn both deciding who can get picked faster.
They're coming through the inside track now, and Flora, he's back on the Sombra here, so looks like, I guess he's just going to be frontlining with this mainly. Now, I don't know if it's great target. He's actually gone for the Juno here, so he's going for the Juno, but Chio slips away, gets that pocket through from Fielder, but they walk onto Stalker during that. Now they have the player advantage. They'll get the wall onto Hambin too. They'll try and focus him down. No form. Hack onto the top of him as well. Proper trying to deal with this Sombra, trying to clear him up, and he can do it. They've survived. It looked like Hambin was all hung out to dry, but they come back, they deal with him, and the Ramatra just so strong at brawling on this point. Alfie with a couple of trades, both for backliners, but still no success. Alfie has to reset, and Zeta Division, they are short on time.
Yeah, look, I'm really not sure what Zeta Division are hoping to accomplish with this swath of swaps every round. Actually just taking the mick. Now Flora over to the Sombra in an attempt to not ult once in the entire map from the looks of things. At least Zeta's first pick supports have managed to build their ultimates. But I mean, Falcons, they're going to be able to eat through this no problem at all. Unless, of course, Flora opens up with a nice manual hack on Hanbin and he gets global before any assistance can come out. Shio wants to go for the win despite it. Actually sticks Violet, proper sticks Violet, but, you know, Violet manages to trade out. So she's still not looking very good for Falcons. Stalker has the Blizzard. Surely you don't use this one 1v5. All right, so Falcons, they are going to lose off the back of a nice opening manual hack from the side of Flora. But overall, just looking so dodgy for Zeta. So rocky on their feet.
They have the EMP for the next fight, and we can see what should be a fundamental part of why you pick for Sombra in these comps. Going to go for manual hack again, gets cancelled this time though. We'll try and disengage this Kitsune Rush. They're walking back, Rally to turn it, Blizzard to turn it. Hanbin's all sorts of frozen. He'll get taken down. Now they still have this EMP if they need it here, but Violet's looking good. Another bash, will clean this one up, stagger out Fielder a little bit too. And Zeta Division, they finally arrived in this grand final.
Flora, he throws his TP onto the ground just to get himself back in stealth, and he's repositioning once again for this ultimate. Hanbin all over the point, throws down the Annihilation, and here's an EMP. It is massive, but the only person to die to Flora's EMP is Flora. So it's looking like Zeta Division, not only have they lost the cap, in mere seconds, I think I'm going to be able to say that they've lost the round. Like I was saying, still winnable for Zeta Division as Finn gets those orbs, takes down Proper, but it is a 2 versus 4 right now. Bernard with a legendary stall, jumping up and down on the bounce pad. Surely he won't get the resuit here. Flora's good for the touch. Alpha Yee's back on the big reaps, but I don't think this is going to be quite enough for them to close it out.
I'm going to need a bit of a miracle here, and well, while the EMP made short work of that Blizzard, really happy with that. They didn't account for the fact, well, they still have Annihilation, and I feel like some of their neutral game wasn't just to farm loads of EMP, it was to set up for these Juno assassinations. Sombra gets in behind, tag teams for D.Va from the front, and then they just one-shot this Juno, but I don't think we actually saw the Juno ever really get first picked in any of these fights, and seems like it didn't really work. Especially Volcano feels like a very small map where it's hard to get no setups. So yeah, really not sure about this Sombra pick, and it'll end up being a pretty straightforward one for Falcons in the end. But Kiriko was an interesting pick from Fielder. I don't think that Kiriko was a Sombra specific thing either from Fielder. I think, you know, we talked a lot, maybe if you were here watching some of EMEA in North America, how you would see that Viana was maybe a little bit better into the Ram in some situations, but the Brig was way better into the D.Va. I think the Kiriko was a bit of a halfway house, because we saw, obviously, in EMEA in North America, a lot of Brigs had a lot of trouble surviving in this Ram mirror still. And I think the Kiriko maybe provides a bit of an alternative, where you have a few more options in terms of escape tools versus a Ramatra. You've still got a good ult. Suzu's actually just a really powerful cooldown in all situations, especially against some of the ults you will run into in that mirror. So I think the Kiri might just be an alternative to the Brig, really. Quite a few of the same things apply, but the brawl power of a Brig, I feel like, should be better more often than not, as long as your Brig can live. I think Zeta will still win. I think that first map, even though they played for Sombra, wasn't an indication of how this matchup will actually go. I think, to be fair, we still saw Alpha got pretty decent value once Zeta actually took a friggin' fight.
Is Finn playing the piano for the 15th time?
He loves the piano, mate.
Yeah, he's got to fucking stop that, man. Doing it once, it's like, yeah. What's he playing today?
I don't recognize the song. I think it might be by Cardi B.
Yeah, no, actually, that could have been something like that. That's a fucking rogue one from you, Xavier. I didn't know that you knew Cardi B. I didn't know you knew ball like that.
Some of the young people in chat say her name, and I don't know who she is, but she seems relevant to the youth of today.
Oh, I hate the auto. Not again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's back on it. No,
Thank
this
you,
makes sense,
Mike.
actually. They're playing Ana. Fielder's playing Ana, right? So, like, they're going to go Sombra,
it feels more reasonable,
D.Va.
yeah. Kill Viana, take him out of the game. So, that's the plan. They need to get Flora in first. Just going to go for a wall hack, actually, but Hanbin does get the 4 off. Defensive nade from Fielder. Keeps him in play for now, and Burner will take a step back.
Seems like a pretty consistent play that they're able to get off now that, you know, Flora has found his groove. These hacks on the tank, helping to really displace Hanbin. And until I see a kill on him, I'm not going to be convinced. Instead, it seems like we've got a kill onto Proper, so not a bad start.
Flora is set up ready behind. He's looking for it. He's going for it. There's the fly in. They're on top of Chio. The pocket's coming through though. 1-pack, 2-pack. They will get him through. And Alfie E, he's dropped the Blizzard on point in the meantime. And they're just going to demolish Hambin. So Burner, he doesn't get the kill. He will get Blizzarded. But Falcons, they're just dead on point. ZETA Division are cap this regardless of Burner's mech.
And looking over to the second point, it looks like Sombra might actually low-key be meta. Looks like Vision might have been ahead of the curve, and nobody knew it. Nobody believed him because he was too busy fucking it up. Because now Proper is matching the Sombra. It's not just Flora who's on the Sombra pipe right now. It's also Proper. Chio has the Orbital Ray. But I mean, look, Flora, oh, for fuck's sake, man, what are you even doing? You're just invis when you don't have the ult. Orbital Ray comes out from Bin to match Harmon's Annihilation, and Harmon is walled off so low, but the Orbital Ray comes back from Chio, keeps him alive. 5-man EMP from Flora though. Holy shit. That is going to clean up Falcons in no time at all. First map looked like Falcon City, you know, welcome to Falcon City. But unfortunately here on Circuit Royale could not be further from the truth. ZETA Division just snowballing through the second point right now. Are they going to get a touch? It looks like Falcons might be able to get back out on this.
Yeah, coming back with a rally as well. Alpha, you getting close to the Blizzard, but will get hacked initially, so has to take a step back here, and they will get another neutral wall now onto Hambin. They're looking for that timing pressure onto him. Hambin does manage to deep peek. Fielder looking for that rally opportunity, but he has to be wary. This Blizzard is so close from Alpha Yi. The wall is good, looking for the connect. Still, Fielder won't press it. Scared of the Blizzard. Blizzard comes out, and Hambin, is he going to get stuck? No, he gets around the corner. He is walled off. Now the rally comes out from Fielder. They catch Violet. They get the turn. Such good patience by Fielder. Knew the Blizzard was coming, expected it, baits it out, saves his bash, and Ben uses the rally to finish the fight. And now EMP for the next fight for Proper. They're going to stagger the Baby Diva. Falcons have found their footing.
Proper in pole position with this EMP as well. Looks for it, gets 4, only Violet escapes, and that's just going to be, again, a full wipe for the side of Falcons. No escape for ZETA. I don't think they're even going to be able to get a trade here. If Bernard gets staggered as well, I might shed a lone tear for poor little Bernie. As you can see, Falcons, they're going the distance. They want this all. Proper pushing all the way to the spawn, trying to hack up Bernard, trying to get that suit. A little bit greedy to go this far, though. I'm wondering if there's any risk of him being traded. Probably not, because Falcons actually pushed up with him. Just because Proper was the tip of the spear didn't mean that there wasn't a nice long shaft right behind him.
ZETA Division now have all 5 ults coming up, so we're going to see a big old throwdown here. Falcons only with 3, so they can start in this ult trade, but they need to try and cheat one of these ults or they might be in trouble. Burner's going to fly through. Orbital Ray will get dropped in by Finn, trying to turn on. Wall comes out. Orbital Ray and Annihilation in response, but he's in the Blizzard here. Hambin, the Orbital Ray healing is not enough. Chio manages to get frozen as well, trying to save Hambin, and now they found the conversion. They've held onto this EMP crucially as well. ZETA Division, they should be able to get... I should be able to get cap off this.
And retaking into this EMP is going to be absolutely brutal. Fortunately, it's a Flora EMP, so it's typically plagued by indecision. Then again, Alfie could just hit the God Wall, pinning Harmbin in the corner so that he's wiggling around, unable to move, unable to do anything but eat shots to the head. And that's just going to be an easy second point cap for ZETA Division. So now we've got Proper once again creeping up that same flank. Proper setting up for the EMP. I mean, Flora setting up for the EMP, and he does actually manage to take down Chio. Bernard goes down. Oh, Bernard goes and takes down Chio. Alfie helps Fielder as well. And it's just going to be a clean wipe. These EMPs, I mean, when we were on Samoa, it looked like EMP was a bloody useless ult the way Flora was using it, but now, here on Circuit Royale, EMPs, it's an instant 5-man wipe. Now, the ZETA Division, I mean, they're pushing up, and if Flora just plays a little bit more Sombra 76, he's going to have that EMP, closing it on a 5-ult fight for ZETA. Stalker's Blizzards have been deadly throughout this series, but let's see if he can make it happen again. Proper's actually gone back into spawn, swapped over to the Ash for this final fight. Doesn't think that he's going to build another EMP, and clearly they value the ult more than they do the damage in the neutral. Proper, though, being shifted on by Bernard, and just... Oh, wait, he wasn't taken out. I think he was 1 health there. Yeah. Proper actually managed to survive this one. Blizzard's out on the carpet. Flora EMP, Stalker's Blizzard, and that's just going to be a wash. ZETA Division, an easy win. These EMPs are actually coming in so clutch, shutting down poor little Stalker with the Blizzard. You can't Blizzard when Sombra has EMP, so if you can hold on to that thing, you can completely shut down the enemy's ult. They can't even use it. So ZETA Division now, they're picking up the Ash. They have that stronger neutral damage. You can see Fielder has actually gone the Ana once more. Maybe he's just going to throw a sleep out of spawn and then swap. I'm not too sure. But the Ana, I mean, it would have been a riskier pick were Flora on the Sombra. No, the Fielder is sticking around in spawn. Can you make up your mind? Looks like Proper's going to go get onto Venture now. Okay. So May Venture coming out for Falcons. A little bit more aggression. These nano turns are going to be seriously deadly for Falcons.
Yeah, the Venture can do so much in this sort of ram brawl. Saying that though, Slow's just going to connect from Hambin and they'll just take down Finn, no problem. So this fight over before it starts. Venture and Anna didn't even really have to do that much in the end. Alfie, good for a trade, will catch Fielder. But now Falcons. They've got this payload moving, and one thing we've seen Fielder do, he's sort of used two styles. One, where if there's a big part of a map, he'll play right at the back in a classic anchor position. But he's also been using, I'm going to stop talking about it, because he's just swapped to Brig anyway, so I guess it was just for the first fight. Flora's gone Sombra, so Fielder wants to play Brig now instead. A little bit more durable, and I feel like for Sombra, we saw the powerful EMP turns, but in the neutral here against the Venture May, might be very tricky for Zeta Division to handle this push from Falcons.
Yeah, look, we'll see if Flora's actually able to find a manual hack on anybody. He hacks up Hambin, down goes that block, and he has to give a little bit of space. But Zeta, they're not out of the woods yet by any means. Hambin already 70% on that annihilation, so far ahead of Bernard. Stalker matching Alfie's Blizzard charge, but Violet taken so low. Hambin not able to close it out, not able to push all the way. Alfie's had to commit the ice block though. This is starting to get dicey for Zeta. Look at Bernard's health bar, just a sliver up, but it gets that second form. Orbital Ray comes out from Chio, and that's ahead of any of Zeta Division support ultimates. Blizzard comes out from Alfie. Is anyone going to be frozen up by that? It looks like the answer is a resounding no. Could have even been a Majax, to be honest. I can't see the Blizzard on the ground, but I mean, how could you expect anyone to see a Blizzard on the ground when there's a fucking orbital ray flying across the screen, covering your entire field of view in shit?
Proper's now gonna go Sojourn, as we do seem to play a little bit of musical heroes here with their second DPS pick, but the May's still locked in, and Stalker now has this Blizzard for this next fight. Needs to be cautious, focused. Flora does have that EMP. This maybe means Fielder has to start and do something with the rally, but they're just behind in ultimates here, Falcons. So they have to play it slow. They have to try and cheat the economy somehow, give themselves an opportunity to equalize this or disengage one of the ults. A manual hack around the corner onto Hambin. Now the ring engaged, but Burner doesn't pull the trigger. They're going to use Orbital Ray now in response to this rally. Blizzard from the side from Stalker, setting this one up, but there's the EMP to finish it, and it's just no chance here. Stalker, when will you learn your lesson? You saw Flora, he started a few of these fights behind on the low ground, sets up that kill for Proper, or that kill onto Proper from Burner as well, so I imagine we'll see some more of the same. They do scout Flora out this time, so he's now in front of them, so Falcons have a bit of an opportunity to move, but getting so close to the EMP, and they just have the other 4 ults as well, because they won that previous one without using anything. So still a good position here. Overclock will be used, response of the Orbital Ray. Chio's going to layer his over the top now. Hack onto Stalker through, and he's taken Finn out of the air now. They're all in a massive slow, and Proper's going to kill more. That slow did so much, made it easy for Proper on that second kill. And now, no chance to use a lot of these ults. Zeta Division, they had so much, but they used so little. They have a chance of a retake here, and that EMP will be in play against Stalker's Blizzard one more time.
Genuinely unreal that Zeta Division has so many ults to play with, and they decided that they would just rather go back to spawn and reset. Team Falcons only using an overclock and a orbital ray, and somehow Zeta let them just walk away with it, not matching any ultimates. Here comes the rally from Violet. Oh wait, Flora EMP'd there as well. Was that an EMP check? No, Field is hacked, so he did get that EMP off. It's not quite over yet, but it is looking like Falcons are going to be losing this one. Just big, fast ultimate investments from either side. Straight out the gate, Stalker pops that Blizzard. I'm pretty sure he's had that EMP'd away into the ether. Fielder popped the rally. Yeah, no, sticky Stalker, mate. Stick to Tracer, buddy. It's not looking so good for you on May versus a Sombra. Flora, he was doing too much on the Sombra, so he's decided he's going to go Ashe now. I guess they just want to... They have no confidence. They have no confidence and they can win the fight without the EMP, so instead they're going to swap him over to the Ashe, play for that high neutral damage theory again. Even better, the Ashe is here on this high ground where you can dynamite the rotations, get big damage on all of their crosses. So this does make sense. But I just love to hate on Flora. Chio and Finn relatively close on the orbital rays, so honestly, it could go either way. The positioning favors Zeta Division, but not by much, as Falcons have managed to edge their way up the slope. And now Harmon, he has a deep angle, he has a health advantage, and you can see that he wants to close out. He wants to get that annihilation off. Orbital rays come out from either side. Once again, Zeta Division neither cheating, Falcons neither cheating nor trying, as they don't try to kite any ults, they just continue to invest and invest. Now, Proper with another overclock. Last time we saw this ultimate, he was able to take names all over the map, but this time around, he can't finish the kill on Flora. Bernard takes him out with the annihilation. Alpha Yi has thrown down his own Blizzard, but I'm not entirely sure where it is. Falcons, Fielder actually opted to die with that rally. He built rally before dying, and I mean, if we look over at the clock right now, Xavier, it's starting to look like that judgment might have been a little bit of a swing and a miss from Fielder. Look at Proper now, padding KD, walking back to spawn. Doesn't want his stats ruined.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful from Zeta Division in the end, but Blizzard did manage to catch Hanbin, so while Hanbin went deep, Alpha E was there to match with Blizzard. And honestly, I know while Stalker's been having all these EMP problems, all of his Blizzards being cancelled, Alpha E has slowly but surely just nailed every single Blizzard he's used, I think, on that map. Every time the RAM is frozen, if not more people. Alpha E, I think, putting on a bit of a clinic so far. Doesn't have the same problem, obviously, that Stalker does in terms of the EMP stuff, but I think Alpha E, very impressive. Zeta Division, punch right back, tied up 1-1, and it feels like we might be getting the series we hoped for. You gonna buy the headset because of the cum? You getting that headset, you can pour cum on yourself. Oh, the cum headset? Oh. Sorry, that's my mistake for presuming we were more interested in Overwatch than cum, but of course we're more interested in cum. It's just a headset there's a headset for an advert, and it's a very standard headset advert. It's talking about the sound quality. It's talking about the charge time, the battery life. And then some guy just pours cum on himself partway through the advert. And then it just goes back to saying, what a great headset this is. 3 times more cum? Is that real? Yeah. If you're busy, you ever pour cum on yourself and you just think, I wish I had 3 times as much cum, then this headset is for you. Yeah, well, do I have a product for you, Fovai? The mirror here. So my theory going into this after watching last week was actually that Zeta Division have a better read on the neutral. I think as much as we saw Stalker run into loads of problems against the Sombra there in terms of getting Blizzard value, I actually think Alpha Yi is probably just the best mate in Korea right now.
Is that your take? Is that confirmed? Alpha Yi, best mate in Korea?
Best mate in Korea, yeah.
Well, he doesn't get 100% of his ult CMP'd, so it's a pretty good reference compared to Falcons, isn't he?
He'll have to do it in a more even situation this time, but I've got faith in the Yi. Faith in the Yi, and we're going to get this Ash Mirror, so a bit more of what we saw last week here. Going to be an early swing onto the coast side. Walls come out, wall off onto Stalker though, so we can't follow up on that one. They're going to try and put some pressure onto Hambit. They don't find all that much value here, and it looks like they're going to try and go through the intersects here, try and get some pressure on Fielder. He's awfully close, he's caught in the slow. He gets punished for it. Now Alpha Yi finishes that one off. They have the player advantage, but they have to be wary because this Ram is still behind. Violet having to back up, having to give a little bit of space. They can regroup. They're so separated from Burner though, so Burner's taken so much damage. He needs help. Defensive wall just about saves Burner's life. They still have player advantage now, but their window is closing. Falcons, they've been able to stabilize here, and now they'll soon be back to full strength. Another form trade comes out. Hambin trying to find something, but can't get anything with that. Now it's Zeta's turn. Proper's going to try and swing on the flank while this happens though, and Burner again just trading damage. Slow at the choke. Wall comes out defensively here, and Proper on the flank will get forced away a little bit here. Orbital Ray is up slightly quicker for Finn if he wants to drop this one. Don't know if he realizes he has this slight advantage, so it might just be a big old ult trade. There is that Orbital Ray coming through now. Blizzard is available for Stalker. Annihilation first from Hambin though. Chio's responded with the Orbital Ray. Ult's not quite there for Zeta Division. Stalker goes for the Blizzard. How many people are frozen though? It just frees Burner. He gets taken down, and now Hambin still with that Ray coming will just demolish everyone there. And just a slight ult advantage on so many of these ults. Falcons get some over in this first fight. Cost some all the ultimates, but they'll be happy with the result. Zeta Division, Bob and Annihilation coming back. Nearly up to that second orbital rate is Finn too. So they're going to try and push this one. But you can see Proper again so keen to play these flanks. They know they don't have any ults. Bob will come out onto Hambin. But Proper, he's all the way behind. Do they know? He will be looking for the assassination here. Can he find any of the kills? They see him now. Proper finds nothing. But the rest of Falcons, they disengage. And it's actually Proper does find the kill. They try and push away from him. But Proper, he's just behind. He's uncontested. Orbital Ray Annihilation. Zeta Division, they're just ignoring the Ash. They're walking forward, but they need more kills. They've only found Fielder. Now they turn and deal with Proper. He is low. They'll finally take down Proper, but now the Orbital Ray from Chio, they're pushing back. It took Zeta Division too long, and Falcons, they're just playing them from both sides here. Annihilation still going from Hambin, trying to find his kills. No more ice block. Blizzard over the top as well from Stalker. It freezes both of them. Easy kills now for Hambin, and Falcons, they remain on top here, and that Proper flank, it bailed them out of that difficult ult situation, Falcons.
Here in this one, we've basically got a pure neutral at the start, but Fielder's close to that rally.
Oh!
and Flora. Unbelievable. It doesn't even matter that Alfie's traded him out because I'm just going to keep doing tricks on it now. Proper is unstoppable here on Runasapi. Fielder pops the rally. Violet does too. Violet's not done. He's fed his fucking brains out like the fool that he is. And Harmon, he's happy to chase into the last vestiges of Alfie's Blizzard to take down the remainder of Zeta Division. The cart just keeps on rolling. Falcons, they look unstoppable here on Runasapi, Xavier. Look at Violet. He swapped over to Ilari.
Oh, no. Seems to be a panic swap now. Just trying to find something that can work for him. Trying to shut down Proper. Maybe just getting some more guns so they can shoot back. But now Violet has a gun, a chance to respond. But Proper, he has his Bob. But Falcons, they know they have a massive lead. They've got the ults in the back pocket too. And they are just going to slow this down. They can manage the clock a little bit now. Here comes Proper on the flank again. Zeta Division, they need to have a response to this. The Bob comes out, just about misses Flora. But the slow, the torpedoes, the orbital ray, it all connects. They do trade Proper out, but the damage is done. Alfie is stuck in here. He has the annihilation if he needs it, but he doesn't, because even from beyond the grave, Proper's Bob is doing it all for him, and Falcons remain on top here.
He feels the kill feed even when he's dead. This guy's on another level tonight. Oh my god, forget about that flimsy performance on Circuit Royale. Proper is so fucking back. But now he's feeling himself. He goes all the way, and Flora just can't stop getting caught out. Again, chased down. Annihilation still rolling behind him. Blizzard from Stalker catches Bernard, and there's no doubt he's going to go down as well, and it's just a fucking wash. Zeta Division, they're about to get full capped. 6 minutes to finish the map, and just in time, because I'm out of snoozes and ad rolls in 12 seconds. Unfucking believable though. Flora, time and time again, caught out. Ram slows, Proper dinks, Juno Orbies. It's all happening. Flora, the center of attention, as Falcons just eye him off like the snack that he is and take him down so easily. Good grief. Dominant performance from Falcons.
What a statement Runasapi that was. Absolutely blew him out of the water there, did Proper. Guess we're going to talk about more Steel Series come. I mean, this is actually a huge win for the Cumheads. For the people who are hoping to see the Cum advert, this is a huge result here. They'll be quickly back into another ad break, another chance to see it. And we'll wait and see what Zeta Division choose to respond with, but it might just be a Ram Brig world everywhere here.
Ram Brig World, you reckon? No Diva in play even on the high ground maps. Interesting to see that Zeta Division, you know, they roll out with the Diva on Circuit Royale, but here with high ground in play, they don't go for it at all. I don't know, man. Like, maybe they've just gone off the Diva after winning a map playing it. I'm not too sure. Oh, Proper now actually Coach got up onto the high ground, went for a little bit of an aggressive peek through the window, but now he's back in main, swinging a miss with that dynamite, getting some good shots off onto Alfie though. Alfie has his block forced. Flora snaps back though, takes down Proper's head. Proper again getting dinked by Flora. Now, this duel is so even. It appears that Flora was too locked into the duel though, as Hanban has just materialized at his side and knocked his socks off.
Down as we come to this ult trade. Orbital Rays in play. Rally's slow for both Brigs here. But Burner, he's getting annihilation gaps right now. Hanban is so close to this ultimate Violet. He's going to get walled up. Proper again hits the dink. Hanban's going to go down on the crossbow, but the Orbital Ray comes out. They're so low. Chio and Fielder, they'll finish off the kills. And no Hanban, no problem. Falcons, they don't need all 5, but as long as they've got 4, they seem to be good. They're in Finn did use the Orbital Ray in response, so it's an even ult trade on top of it for Falcons too.
Proper and Stalker are both just beaming. I mean, we've been on Proper's POV, but some of these kills are being set up by Stalker's dinks as well. Even ults for either side. Blizzard comes out for Alfie, counter Blizzard from Stalker. Hanban the only one to be frozen up. So Stalker continuing that trend of lukewarm blizzards here on King's Row. Zeta Division, they've taken it away. That freeze on Hanban, it was enough to break open the neutral. No ultimates left in the tank. And Proper finally, you know, you're not going to be able to 1v5 from that high ground, so you might as well die quick.
Great success, but now Burner is in this mega. He has the annihilation, gets a shield, just wants to try and poke out Hanban here, but not too much pressure on him. They should be able to get that form out. There we go, form advantage now for Burner, a chance to keep pushing if they want. They're going to go for another wall timing maybe now. They want to force this annihilation out. Proper is on the high ground with his Brigitte, but just get forced back. Orbital Ray dropped into this one. Burner still has the annihilation. They're just trying to burn through Hanban right now. Proper's coming back to main with a Bob. He will be dropping that one in soon. Orbital Ray has been used by Chio, and Hanban, he burns through him. Burner, he had for much later annihilation, but it got nothing done. Hanban's just kept going. But Bob over the top, the Ray over the top. And Zeta Division, they win that win that fight, they stabilize.
Gapped, now Proper with a
he's at it
massive
again.
flank. Dynamite in the back line, gets Flora so low. Unfucking believable. Perfect play from Falcons. They recognize that they have a deficit of ultimates, and they make a play. They win the neutral fight before there's even a chance for the ult exchange to matter. And now Bernard being staggered out. He popped the form, the wall comes up. This is unreal from Falcons. They're so dialed in right now. Their fundamentals are perfect.
Go, and now Flora trying his hand at it, but a bit more of a conservative flank here. Doesn't find the kill, drops the bob onto Hanbin though. Blizzard will come out from Stalker, but is anyone getting frozen from this? No, I think everyone's safe. Meanwhile, Alfie, he has caught Hanbin, running to try and save him from Fielder, but Violet, big bash with that second rally, will run over Fielder in that one. Now they've got Ramacha trapped behind. They'll turn and they'll deal with that. And when they aren't getting their heads blown off by Proper on the flank, Zeta Division fairly even in some of these ult trades. They win that one, but they're running low on time. They need to win this next fight. Annihilation and Rain, this is probably their best chance.
So now it's just going to be a question of, can Proper blow someone's head off yet again? Coming up on the Bob, the orbital rays are going to be mirrored here. Same for the tank ult, so the only difference is going to be Proper's ultimate. Way ahead on that one. Orbital rays traded. Wall comes out though, and maybe, just maybe, Zeta Division are going to want to slow down here. Nope, just kidding. Apparently they're going to push right into it, and Proper is once again going to take off somebody's head. Finn goes down, and the cart will stop right here and now. This is the final fight. Wait, Stalker has another Blizzard? What the fuck?
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, Alfie does seem to be getting the better of a Blizzard trades, but Stalker's just hitting everything right now, so maybe if you just have more Blizzards, it doesn't matter if they're not all quite as good. Works out for Falcons here, and that's actually an incredible hold, really, on King's Row. Not a lot of time to work with for Zeta at all here. They need a good hold, and really, they just need to stop having these flanks from... They need to look at the flank, care the flank, be wary. Can you see the Ash? If not, he might be doing exactly this to your backline. It's finding so much success for Falcons right now, and Zeta Division doesn't feel like they have a consistent answer to it at all.
Both Falcons DPS on snipers just going for a little magic pick, but here we go. Everyone gets back to spawn. Fielder's actually going to make a change. Fielder's going to come out on the Ana. On the attack, this makes sense. You can play range. You can play far away. And Ana, she has better ult turns than Brig. Really nice neutral too, where if you can play safe and throw out those nades, you can get huge value. Nade comes out early, catches Violet, and look at this Falcons. They're already pushing really deep. Look at where we are, pushing through the hotel. But it looks like that first turn, it will be sustained by Zeta Division. Falcons, they're doing okay. Fielder cups a dink, and he needs to play really safe now. But look at that. Bernard goes down in the front. Was that another nade from Fielder? It was. Unbelievable. Look at this now. Zeta Division, they're not just on the back foot. They're fighting for dear life. Finn gets the trade on Proper, but I mean, a trade with no tank. Look at this. Falcons, they're all over them. They're pushing all the way through the choke. They're going for gold. They're going for all of the finish kills. And look at this now. Half of Zeta Division is getting back spawned. They're not even going to be able to hold the close choke anymore.
Stabilized, but Hanbin now on the high ground has his annihilation. We'll just stay here poking and making Zeta Division's life absolute hell. And Proper's, he's actually got onto the Widow right now, but Violet's on top of him. Is this a step too far for Proper? This is a step too far for Proper. He will get taken down, and suddenly this early position for Falcons, they're actually going to commit Blizzard and annihilation. They still want to win. They've got Burner in the corner, but he's just blocking. He's fine. Annihilation will be waited out, and Hanbin will be repelled. And Zeta Division, they found the stabilization. Proper is back on Ash. Maybe a bit carried away with himself here, because Zeta Division, they now have all the ultimates. Falcons used both. Two ultimates in that last fight. But, Proper! Fielder's on the flank this time. Flora just sleeping at the wheel. Anna walks up and deals with him. Blizzard comes out. Orbital Ray comes out. The ults will save it for Zeta Division here, but just chaos on the flanks from Falcons, finding value again.
Proper back on the Ash. Only 50% to the Bob right now, but Fielder, he's had this Nano Boost for a while. I think it's time. Another anti onto Bernard. Sleep to counter the block. And that's just going to be another neutral fight win for Falcons. No ultimates even needing to be invested. Flora going for his own. I'm going to be active on the map, and it's actually going to pay huge dividends here. Takes down both supports with the combination of the Bob and the Dynamite. Hanbin getting so many trades, though. That is going to make Zeta Division's defense a little bit dicey. Nice picks from Flora, but just not quite enough. Proper has 1 health around this corner.
They didn't give a car very far on their attack, Zeta Division, so this is now potentially the final fight for them. They have to make their stand here, Zeta Division, and they have the Annihilation, but look at the bank on Falcons. They have the Nano, they have the Annihilation, they have a Blizzard, they have a Bob, they have all the tools they need. They're all just stacked on main, they're ready for this one.
Harmon, it looks like he wants to go deep here. Fielder still has the nano boost, but it looks like they're actually just going to back up a little bit. Here comes the re-engage, so you can see Fielder is getting ready for it. He's invested the nano, but it's 5v3. Bernard and Alfie finding the value. Look at this, though. Harmon with the nano boost and the annihilation. He's gone so deep. He's looking for more, but I mean, the Fielder trades out onto Violet. It's a 3 vs 3. It's actually winnable. In fact, it's more than just winnable. Falcons, they have a Blizzard. Oh, is Stalker one of the dead players? Yeah. Stalker might be one of the dead players. Blizzard comes after Alfie once again. He's actually not going to catch Harmon this time around. Harmon sneaks around the corner, line of sights the Blizzard. Fielder cops another nade, and that takes down Alfie. Falcons, they're on another level tonight, Xavier. Unbelievable stuff from Fielder. Every nade landing. Insane sustain, turning the 5 vs 3 with the respawn disadvantage to clean up this map and lead the series 3-1.
And ZETA Division, they need an answer, they need a solution, they need a way to get back into this mirror, even if they ultimately didn't win that series, Crazy Raccoon. So I jump scare on this poor woman in the audience. She was not expecting to be on camera. OWCS career champions, correct? Proper just killing the entire ZETA Division team. He's killed him so many times. This was a premonition. This happened. This happened today. It wasn't on Echo, but it happened today. Proper killing all of them.
Hello.
Hey,
how are we doing?
Yeah, good. I'm you know, at the start of the day, you told me to manifest feeling funky fresh, and I'm starting to feel it. Proper here.
That's nice. That's nice.
Proper here going to be shoot away from the flank, so Flora actually has more of an angle right now, getting wide, getting some spam onto Hanbin, can go deeper and look at the backline if he wants, but he's really just interested in Hanbin, because Hanbin's just a little bit hamstrung all the way out at the front here, and they'll get that first one for free in ZETA Division. First fight, nice, easy one. Not quite sure what happened to Hanbin there.
Falcons, they're rotating around the side, but if they're not careful, they're going to be walking straight into the arms of a Blizzard. You can see Finn, he has the orbital ray much faster, so it's actually really important that Alpha Yi builds this up, otherwise they are just going to get rolled over by the ultimate. Finn has the ulti now, but so does Alpha Yi. So careful of an aggressive push here. Falcons are completely... Yeah, they haven't done any ulti whatsoever. Nice wall onto Hanbin, but I mean, he's so far away. Oh, he's fluffed his Blizzard. He's completely fluffed his Blizzard. Throws it into the wall or something, and Bernard, completely off screen, has gone down to proper.
It started so good for him. They started with confidence, but now all of a sudden a mistake, a failed Blizzard, and ZETA Division, they're investing ult still. The Bob has come out, but Falcons, they're just going to rally, move towards point here. Need to deal with some of these angles. They've just sort of run into point, though, so Flora's just going to kill him. It's chaos here on this first point, but Proper with a peek. He finds one. He's looking for more orbital rate out from Fim. Chio's also using it, but Proper, he's not missing right now, but Alpha Yi good for the dink. Blizzard on top of him. Alpha Yi has no escape. Surely he's frozen. He's on the high ground, but it's not enough of an escape. And Falcons, they cap the point partway through when they rallied here, so they will get that one. And Fielder's actually coming back on Kiri as well now.
But here we are now. Proper has the Bob. Flora does not. So this is a good-looking fight here for Falcons. Big engagement coming out from ZETA. They're rushing right in with the rally. Flora taken out, but Chio goes down. Not a terrible trade. Losing your second DPS, though, that's not ideal. Annihilation now comes out from Bernard, the second Annihilation. And Hanbin, it's up to Fielder to pocket him through all of this. But with Finn still alive, I'm not sure that it's going to be possible. Bernard pushing, not able to close out the kill. Stalker pops the ice block. So low. Hanbin just a sliver of HP. Fielder stuck underneath. Slow comes out, but there's no kill conversion. Look at Harmon's health bar right now. Look at Fielder. They're both escaping on such low health. Fielder has the balls to come in and contest on that amount of health. And now it's looking like Falcons are actually going to be the ones turning this. Violet gets picked. Stalker takes down Bernard. And the inability to close. It's a disaster for ZETA. They were so close, but they can't quite get it done.
Orbital Ray slightly quicker for Finn here, so can lay in that one in on the top as well. But all about these Blizzards and how well they connect. For now, though, it's just a slow pokey fight outside the point. Fielder will be able to TP back. The Suzu will help a lot with these Blizzard exchanges, actually. So Stalker looking for his one here. Kitsune Rush is going to be used first. ZETA Division just going to take a step back from that one. Disengage looks good here, so no value from the Kitsune Rush, but still has that Suzu for this Blizzard timing here. Flora's going to regroup with his team, come through the choke, and they want to swing out to this wider area. Now a fight for point. Falcons did cap it during all of this as the raids come in. Blizzards will be used by both. It's massive from Stalker, actually. Every single person in that. And that's going to be a huge fight win.
And now, I mean, look, Proper, he swapped over to the Sojin for the final fight of the first point, and he's already got that overclock. That's the only ultimate they have in the pocket, though. So this is going to be a rough one for Falcons. They're going to need some miracles. They're going to need some headshot magic coming out from Proper. Violet actually bashes in extremely deep, but Proper forced backwards still, whiffs the rail on Finn. And Violet, I mean, he's used the rally, but he's the only one who looks like he's under a lot of pressure. Bernard throws in the Annihilation, though, and that is going to clean up the fight. 2 ultimates invested for ZETA Division, none for Falcons. They were actually happy to just let that one go through to the Keeper, and now they're building up their ult bank yet again. Fielder ahead on the Kitsune rush, though, so this could be a scary one for ZETA if Flora can't land a nice bob, get a good uppercut or something to that effect. Wall comes out in main, and it looks like ZETA are actually just going to match this rotation. No problems at all there. Flora now actually has to throw in the bob in a state of panic, and look at Bernard. He's running in on the side angle, the wall. Oh my god, Falcons are flipping over to the point now. 1-for-1 trades. Cheer goes down, Flora goes down, and I think Cheer getting traded, that's really important because of the ult situation. Oh, takes down Bernard. This overclock is enormous, and Falcons, they take it away again. Insane flip into an insane kill, and look at that. Down goes Finn, getting staggered out by Falcons, and look, this is championship point already, Xavier.
Orbital Rate is now in play for Finn, but Falcons, they have both support ults, and Burner has gone Diva. I don't know about this one now. Into the Sojin, into the Kiriko. Can they find the value? He's going to go through. Pocket comes through, and now the Ray and Kitsune rush it. They'll both be dropped here. They demolish Violet. They're going to demolish Alpha Yi. They've actually used a hell of a lot of stuff there in response to just the Orbital Ray from Finn. So Falcons, they will win this first fight by a large margin, but we'll see if that comes back to bite them now as big investment.
This is really dicey now for ZETA Division. Their backs are to the wall. They're down 0-2 on Flashpoint. This is championship point right here and now, only on map 5. And ZETA, I mean, they're relying on yet another incredible Blizzard from Alfie, but Stalker has one to match. If Stalker just takes it slow, tries to play second, he will have a chance to just shut this out completely. Fielder taking some poke from Flora, but it's nothing to be too worried about. Flora again gets a good angle. The Cheer drops straight down to the ground. A rail from Proper, followed up by the torpedoes from Cheer, and down goes Flora. First picked Blizzard from, what is that Blizzard from Alpha Yi? And oh my god, it's the series, it's ending right here and now, Xavier.
Stalker still has the Blizzard, doesn't even need it. There was maybe a bit of clutch potential for Burner to eat that one, but they're going to stagger out the Baby Diva now. Flora has gone Sombra, goes for the remake, doesn't get it. Flora's going to go Sombra, Alfie's going to go Tracer, so the touch might be possible, but their comp's going to be a bit rubbish if they can get back here. They need all sorts of miracles, ZETA Division. Flora will get the first touch. Alfie's coming for the next one. He's going to have to commit a couple of blinks. He's walled, does still get it. Alfie dies for it now, though, so they need one more touch. Violet will get that one. He has the rally. He's going to pop it. He's going to get Blizzarded, though. Body block as well to ensure he freezes. And Falcons, a dominant finals and back-to-back career championships for him. Player of the match has to be Proper, right?
Yeah, no doubt whatsoever. I mean, look at this. He was just dominating time and time again. When they were down on ults, he was there on the flank, breaking open neutral fights before the ult exchange could even occur, constantly getting value every second of every round. Just an insane performance from Proper there. I mean, there have been some Proper doubters here and there. I'm one to throw a little bit of shade at Proper from time to time, mostly for the allegations of his mentality more so than the quality of his play. But here, I mean, he's really come out with a fucking stellar performance to win Korea.
Yeah, it's absolutely mega. Can't be understated. And I think as well, ZETA Division, every time it looked like they were getting back into it, I think you could just see that gap in confidence there on the New Junk City especially. ZETA Division, they tried to start strong, they puffed their chests out, they were swinging early, they were taking the flanks, but as soon as one thing started to go wrong, all that confidence fell away, and then it was just all Falcons all the way. Proper again, that big overclock into the flip on point E. And it was just never turning. Proper back on top. Who bribed you to manipulate the market like this? So, yeah, to be fair, I think my logic's still sound, right? This was not a test of my logic. My logic was they looked better on the meta. But Sombra Diva, not the meta they were playing last week.